What up? All right, so some of you have noticed I've started to try to put a lot more content onto my YouTube page. I figured I had all these videos from traveling around the country and working on Mackinac that I'd throw them out there and see if I could get the channel to grow at all. It is a little bit. I've gotten about 15 or 20 subscriptions since I've been doing this, so it's working slowly but surely, I suppose. So anyway, something I have thought about so many things that I could have done better on my cross-country comedy trip. And one of them is I should have had a picture of me on stage at every show. And I should have had video of every set. But I didn't do that. I have audio of every single set on my phone. And I'm going to start weekly posting those from my trip. I will say they start off very cringy at first. Because to save up for the trip, it just took so much work and saving that I stopped doing comedy. Ironically, I don't know if that's ironic or not, but I stopped doing comedy to save up for a comedy trip. I feel like it's irony, to save up for a comedy trip. And so comedy is something that you need to be doing regularly, or you can lose it quick, just like going to the gym. And as the trip got on, I got much more comfortable, and I think sets got significantly better. But at the very beginning, I will admit they were rather rough and cringe, as you might say. So we're going to start off. We did not do it in Hawaii. We were all sick. I won't get into the whole story now, but it didn't work out. So I did 49 of 50 states in the end for comedy. I was in 50 states. I did have a comedy night set up for Hawaii, but it just didn't work out. So this was the first one I did of the trip in a little sub-city of San Diego, if you will, California, El Cajun. I've looked up and I don't even think the bar is open anymore, which is crazy. But it was the first set. Scott didn't even come out because he was still feeling sick. Tyler and I were the only ones we only did the sets. And it's, like I said, it's rather tough to listen to, in my opinion. But I don't mind putting out the raw, good, bad, and the ugly, movies. And so I'm going to, once a week, maybe twice, but Mondays. I think on Mondays, once a week, I'm going to put out a comedy set from my trip. And all I can remember about this without listening to it was how nerve-wracking it felt. I hadn't been on stage in a while, even though I'd saved up for doing this comedy thing, like I said. And it's just, it's hard if you haven't been doing it. And there wasn't really a crowd for the most part. There was a few people there, but not really a crowd, which hurts even more. But here it is. Stop number 1 on my 2022 comedy cross-country trip from San Diego area, California.
One man, what happened to her plan?
According to Chuck, depending on how funny you are is depending on how good sex you are. So you guys got about 5 minutes to find out how good I am at pleasing the ladies. Anyway, me and my buddy just coming up here. We're from Michigan. We're traveling around the country, actually trying to do this little stand-up thing we thought it'd be fun. And because of that, I'm not like staying at hotels I normally would stay at. We're on a budget, and we're staying at kind of what roach motels, I suppose, as they would be. And we have come by a shocking amount of hotels that apparently have to tell people how to turn on the water in the shower. I'm not even kidding. Like, we stayed at a hotel where there was a plaque in the shower. A plaque. Like, they drilled it into the shower to say, turn the water going this way. And I thought, like, how many people had to come up to the front desk and go, yo, how do you turn that water on in the shower? Before the manager was finally like, you know what? That's it. We're getting a sign. This is bullshit. So, I don't know.
That's cheap.
Yep, that's how good I am at sex. Remember that? Back to Chuck. That's a callback. Eating on the road. We're eating fucking terrible. Did you see that thing? The hot dogs take like 30 minutes of your life. Every hot dog takes 30 minutes of your life. If that was the case, I'd be dead by now, for one, by the way, because I like hot dogs. But people get weirdly picky on what goes on a hot dog, what they allow on a hot dog. I don't know if you ever guys been to a baseball game, but you get one of these ushers that's like, they don't carry ketchup. And they're like, no, we don't put ketchup on hot dogs. That's kids put ketchup on hot dogs. Only mustard. And I'm like, sorry, Chef Boyardee, but like, if I want to sit here and have an animal encasing filled with rat feces and pig anus, maybe I want to put a little ketchup on that shit. Like, I don't see, what's the judgment? Like, I'm eating a hot dog. Ketchup? My lord. What an asshole.
Or Chicago.
Or Chicago. Yeah, they do have Chicago dogs. What? What was the heckling? What?
Kogu Vienna's for life.
Exactly. Whatever he said. I agree. I don't want to get shot, please. I know I'm from Michigan, but I don't know Eminem. We all just run around together on 8 Mile, you know, throwing up signs. But what was I going to do? There was a joke I was going to do. So yeah, we were in LA for a few days, and it started hitting me like when people give actors a bad rap, they're like, you know, so and so only plays the same role all the time, and I'm just like, I don't understand why that's such a big deal. Like a dude wanted to be an actor, he got really good at something, and now a lot of people are paying for him for it regularly to do that. Like, you don't go up to your lawyer and see your lawyer who spent 8 years at law school and go like, yeah, he can get me out of my drinking and driving, but can he plumb? Like, he can't do my plumbing though. What an asshole. All he learned to do is one thing. Anyway, I don't know. I didn't get the, wow, that's all I went to my material. When you write new material.
You do one thing in bed?
Me in bed?
Go back to
Oh, no, I can't do that either. No, I can't do that. Did I get the light?
No.
Oh, okay.
No,
All right, I'm going to tell a story. You guys ever heard? This guy seems to actually be kind of digging my material. Have you ever heard of hate fucking, sir?
No, but please inform me.
Okay, well, hate fucking, from what I heard from some friends, is a thing where, believe it or not, some guys can just like get laid. Like, you know what I mean? They can be at a bar and be like, I'm going to get laid with that girl tonight. And I can't do it. And the thing is that sometimes girls will sleep with other guys just to get back at like a boyfriend, right? And they call it hate fucking. And I didn't think I'd ever done that before until I realized that it had to happen one time. And one time for my birthday, you don't know Michigan, but I went up to this real small little town to get shit-faced drunk for my birthday with my buddies.
Badass.
Mackinac Island.
Oh, yeah.
And references. And no, but anyway, we were at the bar and there was nobody there. Just me, my friend, the bartender, and this girl. And I somehow get her back to our hotel room, right? But like, and we have a hotel room that has like 2 bedrooms connected, but you have to go out the one door. Anyway, I tried to get her to fuck me all night. Doesn't work. At one point, she offers me a hand job, and I was like, yep. And I was like, yeah, I know you don't know me, but I really prefer sex. It'd be a great birthday present. Anyway, 7:30 in the morning, we're finally walking out of the frickin' place. She still hasn't done it. And my one friend finally starts yelling some shit at her. Very disrespectful. I don't believe in it, but it might, you know, we can do. Anyway, she gets pissed at him and she says, if you had a daughter, would you be happy if she was talked to you like this? He said something else. She dragged me in the next room, started having sex with me. Just to get back at my buddy. I don't know what the plan was, but either way, while she was, and this is a true story, my man, while she was having sex with me, she was doing what's called on top. I don't know if you've heard that before. It's a sexual position. And she was on top. And she said, your friends aren't getting any of this, are they? I was like, no, they're not. And I gotta be honest, they didn't really want it. You know what I mean? My name's Eric Fady. Thank you so much. Wasn't terrible.